Hey, welcome everyone. This is Mike from zozostockwatch.com, and this is going to be your stock watch list for Tuesday, the 18th of September. Well, this news just came out. Breaking news just coming out. Trump will slap 10% tariffs on 200 billion in Chinese goods, and they will go to 25% at year end. So that news coming out after the bell right now. And right now, the SPY is dropping. We've talked about this before about how the tariff overhang with China was holding back the market. The market was staying resilient to it. But now, tonight, after the bell, just only a few moments ago, the news came out. As you can see here, the Dow futures are down 67 currently, down about 8 on the ES. S&P 500 futures down 8 here, and the NASDAQ futures down 23 and a little bit more. As you can see on my 5-minute pre-post market chart, the SPY is moving down. Volatility, UVXY is a way to play volatility, is moving up. In the after hours tonight on Monday night. It's about 6:50 p.m. Eastern time, my time. So the UVXY is moving up, TVIX is moving up, and the SQQQ also moving up in the after hours. This is the inverse of the NASDAQ, all those names such as Apple, Facebook, Amazon, Google, etc. When those move down and the NASDAQ composite moves down, the SQQQ moves up. It's an inverse. So those are moving up. But today, for the markets themselves, we did have some movement in the VIX today as the market sold off. The VIX itself was up about 13% for the day. Let's go ahead and look at the NASDAQ was down 114 points today. The S&P 500 was down 16 points for the day. The Dow Jones Industrial was down about 93 points for the day. Some of the sectors that held up, the XME, the metals and mining sector, and just wanted to show you something that's really nifty with TC2000 here. So let's say you have a sector and it's did really well. Was the XME was up 1% for the day. So basically, you can click on this. I'm on my daily chart now, and then you click right here, related items in the XME. So let me do that real fast for you once more. So right here you see open component watch list of XME. So you click on that. I like to put it in symbol order. And then you can also go by percent change. So you can see which were the stocks that moved up in this sector the best. So you had HL, which is a gold stock, moved up 6%. You had R Gold move up today. That was up about 5%. An aluminum company, CENX, came up off the bottom today on that name. CDE also moving up about 3%. So as you can see, you could kind of work your way down the list and see which ones participated today. And then sometimes you can find nice looking charts, like we're in a swing trade of CLF. That one continues to move higher. AKS moved up today about 3%. For the day. U.S. Steel was up fractionally today. So that's basically a really nice little tool that TC2000 has in its for its product. And also now let's take a look at some of the things that dropped today. So the XBI was down almost 2% on the day. The Qs were down 1.5%. The NASDAQ same. SMH pulled back today, down 1.35%. The IBB was down 1.32%. XLK, which is the technology sector, down 1.25%. The IWM was down 1%. The OIH also pulled back today, down about 1% on the OIH. The IWC, which is the microcaps ETF, that was down almost 0.75% for the day. And then, like I said, to the plus side, we had the XME did the best today, and then everything was up pretty much just fractionally. TLT was flat for the day. Let's go ahead and look at the SPY. So the SPY today, now we're back below the 5 EMA on my daily chart here. We're coming down to the 13 EMA. I'll open this more, which is around this purple line here, and the number there on the 13 EMA is 289.10. The 20 SMA off the daily for the SPY is 288.76. So 288.76 is the 20 SMA. As you can see here, they've bounced it here and here off the 20 SMA. Let's see if the bulls can hold that spot again today. Other weakness today, the IWM, you see that engulfing candle moving down, broke down below 170 today and pushed lower. As the IWM was moving up, TZA was gaining some traction today. So TZA should also be on your watch list for tomorrow. In the after hours, TZA is moving up higher here on that. All right, let's just check the SPY once more in the after hours. As you can see, so we're right around right now that 20 SMA in the after hours. The red line you see here, that's the 20 SMA off the daily. We're a little bit below it for the 20 SMA on the SPY in the after hours trading this evening on the SPY. So futures are down. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the news that came out after the bell this evening. We did have some earnings come out. This courtesy of the trade exchange. This is built for traders by traders, very reasonably priced. Comes with audio news and everything. You may want to check it out. The Trade Exchange. All right, so definitely look into that. I think it's a very good news service for you. Get a lot of bang for the buck here in this service. Oracle had earnings after the bell tonight. They moving that one down in the after hours. They beat by 3 cents, but revenue was a miss on ORCL, Oracle. We also had news, Oracle, the board of directors increased the authorization for share repurchase by $12 billion. So share repurchase program there. FDX, FedEx had earnings after the bell tonight. FDX, let's see, earnings per share miss by 36 cents, but revenue was a beat. FedEx increases fiscal 2019 earnings per share outlook, so they increased their guidance, but they missed by 36 cents on this last quarter that came out. Stock moving down in the after hours. Walmart got a price target increase, WMT. Walmart, so that stock got an increase of $110 on their price target by BMO Capital. ARGX doing a $300 million offering tonight after the bell that came out. CWH CEO Marcus Lemonis, CWH was on Kramer this evening. Actually popped the stock up a little bit there, but then it gave it all back. BHC was also, this is the old VRX Valiant. That stock moving up a little bit in the after hours as their CEO was on Kramer for an interview this evening. Some top insider purchases, once again, courtesy of the trade exchange. BLPH, we had doing an insider purchase of 210,000 shares at $1.20. BLPH, let's see, any movement in the after hours? Not really on that stock. So that one kind of stands out to me there, that BLPH. Now, here's that news on the tariff that I just showed you that also is in the trade exchange. So that news coming out at around 6:37, 6:38, and so on. So that's what's moving the markets in the after hours right now tonight. So SPY, like I said, actually dropping even more now. The futures are really heating up to the downside here. The futures are down about 10 points on the S&P futures. The NASDAQ futures down 31 points, and the Dow futures down about 87 points. I'll give you a little bit of a what we traded today. All right, my watch list isn't going to be very long tonight. I'll give you that in the next segment, but I'll go over some of the trades that we happen to grasp onto today. We were getting pullbacks in the SPY, but we were getting a lot of nice dip buying in AMD. Good relative strength today in the market. Was watching AMD. It opened up pushing down. It popped it up, and then we grabbed it right over this 32.55 for a quick pop here in AMD. Then I tried it again right here on AMD. They popped it up again over that 32.55, and then I took about a 10-cent loss on AMD, and then finally I traded it my third time. So I got 2 out of 3 trades on AMD, and this one was the real nice one. Got it back over that 32.50 spot, and for a nice push up, went all the way up to 33.25 on AMD. Another stock that we traded today was Cody. It had unusual call activity in COTY. That was alerted by the trade exchange. We got in this one at right over this 12.10 spot, and the stock jumped up to about 12.25. Then it came back at us a little bit, so I got back out. And then once again, it came back up over that 12.25 spot, and then it was ripping higher up to 12.55 on COTY. Another stock that we traded today, this was my other big winner today, was Tesla. We were watching it over this 293.40, 293.50 area for Tesla. It got back above that area, it triggered, and it moved up all the way up to about $300. So about a $6.5, $7 trade in Tesla. Didn't have to play it too big. Nice move up, and it never came back at us on Tesla. So nice winning trade there, TSLA. One of the smaller names that we played today, and I actually spoke about it on my video last night, and I showed you on the daily chart, and I said on the video last night it needed to get up over this 375, 380 area to get back above the 200 SMA. Well, that's exactly what happened, and that's exactly what we were watching on GNC. So it gets up over that 380 spot, gets above my green line here, which is the 200 SMA off the daily chart, and this stock moved up to $4.06 on GNC, moved up to $4.06. I wish it moved up to $406, but not that far. But anyway, so we got in over that 380, nice move up on GNC. So that was some of our trades from the service today at zozostockwatch.com. Now, as far as a watch list for tomorrow, it's going to be a little bit difficult because we have the futures moving down tonight. But once again, keep an eye on SQQQ. Keep an eye on TZA, the inverses for tomorrow. UVXY is the volatility. TVIX is another one that you might want to look into. Some stocks that did hold up, and I'll be watching again. I'll be watching AMD again tomorrow for kind of those plays back over VWAP intraday on AMD. AVEO, 3.1 million shares came into AVEO, has that $3 area up ahead. We also have 295 as the high on AVEO. It's a biotech name, so I'll be watching that one for tomorrow. AWSM, 6.6 million shares came into AWSM. The high today on this name was 756, so this one will be on intraday watch. Maybe the bottom will be put in on some of these China names. They've been really, really weak. Maybe tomorrow we get this kind of crescendo move down in some of these names like Baba, Momo, MOMO, BZUN is another one, Baidu, IQ, BILI, and HUYA. So I'll be watching those China names to see if there's any kind of like capitulation bottom put in, especially, Baba, right? It's the leader of the group. So I want to see if this Baba will maybe give us a bounce now that we have the news out. Bed Bath and Beyond, BBBY, was strong today. 9 million shares came in. They started to turn it back up. We'll see if there's any kind of continuation move in that one. Cody with that option call activity in the name, 10 million shares came into Cody, maybe trying to turn it up off the bottom here, so that'll be on watch again tomorrow. CVM actually held up pretty well today. 1.25 million shares traded. Still has that $4 area up ahead on CVM, so that'll be on watch. Galt trying to turn the corner here. The high on GALT was 589, so I'll have this one on watch. Maybe it gets through that 590 for the $6 break, GALT. GNC will be on watch again for tomorrow to see if there's any kind of continuation or setup in that one again. Also watching Juniper. There's been call activity. It's got topping tails here now at 28.33 and also here at 28.32, so maybe over that 28.40 area for Juniper will be one to watch. Coca-Cola is getting into the marijuana business. Looks like they're looking to get into the pot business. So Coke moving up today. With the market moving down, also we might get kind of like a flight to safety kind of a trade in Coca-Cola. KO. Verizon is another one. AT&T. Folks run into these names when the market's moving down. Procter and Gamble. These are the safe plays. So keep your eye on those. Also, Philip, I'm sorry, I always call it Philip Morris, but Altria Group might be one to watch. Pays a good dividend, so this one might be one to watch. Also, PM, Philip Morris, maybe this one comes up off the bottom as people look for safe havens, I guess. MYND, I think for me, this one needs to get up over this 225 spot again. Had a high today of 245. They had news this morning. 3 million shares came in. You see it battling here at the 200 SMA, the green line on my daily chart there. MYSZ, now they had a big Friday and huge volume. We got a lower volume pullback here, kind of an inside day. So for me, I think this one needs to get back over about $1.28, $1.30 for MYSZ to see if it wants to turn the corner. But I'll be watching intraday. And once again, we do have the market and the futures down tonight. We'll see how that's going to play out when the markets open up. NBEV had a very strong day today. Closed at $2.30. Big volume came into this one. They have a beverage with, I guess, with marijuana, I don't know, laced or flavored with it or something like that. Anyway, in the after hours, this one is also moving up. Shows you how much marijuana I've used in my lifetime. But anyway, so NBEV was moving up in the after hours here. It was pretty hot all day long, just moving up most of the day and in the after hours on NBEV. So keep an eye on that one. RIGL. This one trying to get up over the 200 SMA. We had a high back here of 365. The high today was 359. The 200 SMA on this name is $3.55. We closed at 341. 6.2 million shares. So nice volume in this name. Trying to turn the corner back up. Not doing too much in the after hours, but you see the strong close on RIGL. We also will watch tomorrow TRXC. This one's still basing under that $6 area. 4.4 million shares on TRXC. Walmart will be on watch tomorrow. Had a strong day, Walmart today, then kind of fizzled off. But in the after hours, they popped it up again on Walmart. So I'm watching this one. Maybe this is kind of a flight to safety type of play. So keep an eye on Walmart. Yelp had a decent day. It's back above the fast moving averages now. I don't know where this is going to open tomorrow. It's not a favorite, but you can kind of see the coiling here, the pennant, the flag So this consolidation here, I think it needs to get up over 47 and change, like 47.30 or so on YELP. So we'll see if this one has relative strength in that name, YELP. So once again, that news came out from President Trump tonight with the tariffs. So he's slapping tariffs on to China. Then also now we have the futures moving down tonight. Right now, they're actually heating up more to the downside. So, we'll see how this watch list is going to prevail for tomorrow. Like I said, I'll probably lean towards names like AMD and Apple, try to play the bounces in those futures, getting a little bit uglier today at the moment, I should say. Another thing that Trade Exchange does, by the way, and I just want to show you, they send out a letter each night and each morning. So here's the call activity for the day. MO had call activity, GNC, unusual call activity, MOMO, TRXC, unusual call activity, BBBY had unusual call activity. I'm telling you, it's a terrific service. You definitely want to look into it. Audio news throughout the day. Here's their top gainers for the day, NBEV, and so on, top losers for the day. And they email that out to you each and every night at the Trade Exchange. Now, my service is zozostockwatch.com, and I want to show you my website, and I hope you don't mind. You can join me. You hit the join me button here, or you can hit join Zozo Stockwatch today. We are a day trade and swing trade service. So if you wanted to join the day trading service, just look at the top portion of the join me page here. You can get quarterly pricing, $189.95. Works out to be about $63 a month. Now you also get my screen share included. You get news throughout the day from the Trade Exchange, which is a part of does the news for my service. If you want to try us for your first month, it's $30 for 30 days. New user coupon code. Just copy and paste 30 for 30 in the coupon code after you hit the join Zozo today. If you've used us before, it's $84.95. And then if you want to switch on over to the quarterly, or if you want to just go with the quarterly, works out to about $63 per month. And then we also have the annual subscription. And by the way, if you join and you with the annual subscription, I give you 4 of my TI scans basically for free. All right, and that's if you do the annual. So this is all inclusive, all right? So you're going to get the day trading and swing trading all inclusive if you join through the top. Now, if you're just a swing trader and you just want to be involved with swing trading and you get the alerts through my private Twitter feed, it's $29.95 if you want to go monthly, or you can do $99 for 6 months, which is what I recommend. It's $99, works out to be less than $17 per month, and you can, as you know, swing trading, there's real peak times and slower times. So you should give it at least 6 months for $99. If you want to go the full year route, it works out to be about the same thing, about $17 per month for the $199 subscription. If you just want to try us out for the monthly, it's $29.95. Now with this one, you do not get access to my screen share. You just get access to the private feed. That's the way we communicate our swing trades, through the private feed. All right, with this one, the day trading service, you would be in an actual Omnovia room with my screen share. We make calls over the microphone, type them in the room. All alerts are in the room prior to the trigger. And so I hope you come check out my service. I think this is a really nice offer. $30 for 30 days. All right. So basically $1 per day to come try out the service. I don't think that's asking too much. This way you put a little bit into the game, and we get some, we keep good folks in our room. We're building up quite a community here at zozostockwatch.com. All right, everybody, that's your watch list for tonight. Good luck with the futures moving down. We've been through this before, and the futures have bounced back before, and they're actually bouncing a little bit now. The Dow futures are bouncing back. But, one other thing I didn't mention, and I should, such names like Boeing, they might show some weakness tomorrow. So I guess we have to think to the short side too. Caterpillar might be moving down tomorrow. IBM might be another one that will move down. And then, like I said, the China stocks, yeah, I'm looking for a bounce because they've come so far down. I'm looking for maybe a capitulation move to the downside and then maybe a bounce. But if they keep showing weakness, then we'll be looking for shorts in Baba and all those China names like Baidu, MO. So we'll have to see how it plays out in the morning. All right, this is Mike from zozostockwatch.com. Thank you very much for listening. Have a great night, everybody. Good day trading tomorrow. If these videos are helping you out, please hit the like button. If you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and retweet them, put them out on social media. We're trying to grow the channel. We're above 2,000 folks right now on the subscription. I love it, and I want to keep growing the channel and keep giving you good videos. Have a great night, everybody. See you back at it with another video Tuesday night for Wednesday.